stop talking. Why don't you give it a rest?
Rabbit, 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 jabber, rabbit, yep, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit.
Hello! And welcome to another PropDog review. On today's show, the beautiful Alex Kirk, who's looking a little bit tired, but
I've been up all night, Jason.
don't want to know. And I, who has also been up all night, but for very different reasons, are reviewing Blur by Tenyo, but also it looks to be Matthew Beach, if hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, and Garrett Thomas. Yeah, so Blur is one of the new Tenyo 2020 products, and it is a card trick. And to show you how it looks, we're going to cut to another video that we filmed earlier. Now I don't do a lot of card magic because my eyesight is a bit rubbish. So nobody.
That's a complete enough. Well, the actual stuff about the eyes is true, but you do a hell of a lot of card magic.
I don't. Nobody.
Constantly, all day, nothing but.
Nobody's very empathetic with me, so I've got this trick to hopefully try and gain some sympathy. All right. So I've got a pack of cards. I'd like you to just touch the face of anyone you want. The King of Spades. We're going for the King, are we? Oh. That's very exciting that you're going for the King. That's one of my favourite cards. Now, this is interesting because if you focus on something too much, so if I show the camera and you, if you focus on something too much, and you really do need to concentrate on it, so I'll let you really, really concentrate on it. You got that?
I've got that, yep.
Sometimes things can come out of focus.
Okay.
So now if you look at the cards, you will see that they are out of focus. All right?
That's a bit weird.
It is a bit weird. Now, the interesting thing is that the backs are fine. It's only the card faces that are problematic. And they really are all very, very blurry. And that is to demonstrate to you what I see when I see cards. Okay? The only one that isn't blurry, of course, is the one that you chose, because that was the one you focused on. But the rest of the deck, the entire deck, are blurry. Yeah? So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and reverse this. So again, just by concentrating on that card, the cards will hopefully change back. So I have here the Joker, which is also blurry. We're going to put the Joker in here and watch. If you come in, Mila, you'll see 1, 2, 3. Just by flicking, all of the cards change back. And that is Blur. Back to those beautiful looking men in the studio. We're back. Alex, what do you think of Blur?
Do you know what? I am struggling to like it.
Really?
I get that it's quite a good effect and everything else. I don't, it just seems so similar to so many other things, and it's a complete gimmick deck, and you can't hand it out, and I don't know. It's just not me. It's just not me.
The Tenyo, the one thing that annoys me about it, and it shouldn't annoy me, is the Tenyo back designs are always so different. I know that's magician thinking, but
you barely see the backs.
No, but you do.
Well, but you do, but you're not interested in that. You're interested in the faces. It's just a bit like, I mean, I've seen the mental photography deck and
no, but this is different. I think this is really nice.
Vaguely different.
Yeah, but I've not seen this concept before.
Blurry faces.
I've not seen the idea.
Concept you've seen before. You've seen how it's done before.
No, but I really like the blurry faces. I really like the way they look. Because, like Mila said, you do sort of go, hold on, why are they all suddenly blurry? And they do look. I don't know how they come across on camera. But in real life, they do almost look like it's blurring. I think it's really nice, and I think it really does highlight the card they've chosen when you go through and you've got the blur, and then you've got that solid, sharp image of the card that they picked. I think it's really nice, and I think the bit with the Joker at the end where it visibly changes back is good as well. So I don't see for how much this is, and again we haven't checked, have we? But it's Tenyo. It's not.
About $18.99.
Yeah, so it's not a huge amount of money. I think it's a really, really nice trick. I think it'd be really good for. There's no reason why you couldn't do it for Zoom, because that would be quite good. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know why you're so.
I think I might be being illogical. I just have no. It just doesn't grab me as being.
I mean, regardless of if it's similar to the mental photography deck, which it isn't. The mental photography deck is still a good deck of cards.
Yep. Yeah, I suppose I really can't as well, but it just leaves me cold. It really does. I think it's quite nice seeing the cards in focus, but is that any better than going through a whole blank deck and there only being one card printed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is.
I think it is. Anyway, so that is Blur by Tenyo. Hopefully you enjoyed the performance and a little
It's easy,
chat
isn't
about
it?
Oh, it's dead easy. Yeah. Read the instructions once, could do it straight away. So it's the perfect beginner trick. There's no difficult moves whatsoever. There's just a little bit of memory to remember the sequences. But other than that, it's a piece of cake. And talking of cake, actually, I went for afternoon tea once with Matthew Beach and Garrett Thomas. It was
Really?
cracking, really good time. Yeah, scones, the works, lovely little sandwiches.
Scones.
Scones.
No, it's not how Matthew Beach says it.
Let's not go into that now.
Okay.
That was Blur by Tenyo Magic. Thank you, Alex. You gonna thank me?
Oh, thank you, Jason.
You're welcome.
Cause you won't stop talking. Why don't you give it a rest?
Rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit, yep, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit.